Hey everyone, welcome to the debate team. The controversies are piling up again in 2010 as the season rolls along. We're going to start on Sunday in Colorado, where goalkeeper Matt Pickens came out for let's say a hard challenge on Sam Cronin as he tried to get around him in the box, called for a penalty kick. But Simon, I know you're thinking that should probably have been a red card as well for Pickens.
Yeah, delicate moment of the match. Toronto has a clear goal-scoring opportunity. Not only does Pickens come out recklessly with studs up, two-footed challenge, so that in and of itself could be grounds for a red card. But I believe Cronin in the box, he had a shot on goal, goal-scoring opportunity denied, red card.
All right, well, he does jump at the defender, which just from a goalkeeping standpoint, I have no clue what he's thinking there. He does not actually go in with the studs and slam his studs into Cronin's legs. Actually, what he ends up doing is that his right leg curls back a little bit and gets Cronin on the follow-through. The question of whether it's a clear scoring opportunity, I know that's something you're not agreeing with.
It's clearly not a clear goal-scoring opportunity. Pickens comes out, he's sloppy on the tackle. I'll give you that. He got faked out and he was sloppy on the tackle. But the reason it's not a red card, and I agree that it should be a yellow card, so it's interesting that he didn't get anything, is that there are two defenders for the Rapids between Cronin and the goal by the time Cronin would have gotten past Pickens. So you can't tell me that he would have had to get past two more defenders on that shot from a very tight angle.
No, I totally disagree, because the rule does not state anything about being the last man.
Right.
It says denying a clear scoring opportunity. It would have been a scoring opportunity had Cronin gotten around Pickens and gone to take his shot. He would have gotten to the ball and taken a shot. Whether those two defenders are there or not, it would have been a clear scoring opportunity.
Cronin would have gotten a shot on goal. If you get a shot on goal, that's a goal-scoring opportunity.
Every shot on goal is a clear goal-scoring opportunity, because you guys are painting yourselves into a corner with this.
No,
you're going to say that every foul. The reason that it was not a clear goal-scoring opportunity is because there were two defenders who would have been between Cronin and a goal, and he was at a tight angle. That's not a clear.
In between Cronin and the goal, they were not necessarily the last. Pickens was not necessarily the last man, but they would not have been between Cronin and the goal, and that's where I think it becomes a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
They would have.
If Cronin gets around Pickens without being tackled like that, he's going to be able to take a shot, yes, from a tough angle. I admit that,
tough angle with his left foot.
But those two defenders are not about to step between him and the goal in the time he's going to be able to take that shot.
If you look at the angle of where Cronin would be, let's say 2 steps later as he gets by Pickens, and you put an angle from him to the front post and to the far post, you don't think that one of those two defenders could have gotten in between that angle? And to me, I'm saying yes, they could, and unless he roofs it,
Jason, stop giving us geometry. Gut feeling. A challenge like that, red card. That Cronin was in the box and could have put the ball and scored, put the ball on goal and scored. Just go with your gut. It's a red card. By the way, the game needed that. It could have used the red card. Could have used one of the teams playing down a man.
Well, obviously, I'm the only one that's right here. Another penalty ended up being pretty controversial as well in the New York-Dallas game. As the New York player went across the line, all of a sudden the tackle came out, the whistle was blown. The replays obviously show it should have been a foul, should have been a penalty, they got it all right. The controversy though, and Simon, you were out at the stadium on Saturday night, comes from Alex Proust, the referee, in the manner that he made the call. Walk us through it a little bit.
So the foul happens and he clearly whistles a foul. You see him walking towards the box. The instinct of his is to go get the ball. So in my mind, he's already decided. So he goes to pick up the ball, doesn't get the ball, then continues walking to the box, and then consults his lineman. Just those 10 to 15 seconds were unnecessary.
You watch that replay. I think the necessary part was he wanted to get it right. He blew the whistle. He knew it was a foul. Made the call.
Then run to the top of the box and get it right.
Then he needs to consult with his assistant referee to find out exactly where. And if you watch the replay carefully, you'll see he will turn his eyes to the assistant referee 3 different times, waiting for that referee, to make sure he gets it right. Right? The assistant referee tells him penalty.
But when did he do that? He did that after he whistled, after he was walking with his head down, after he made an attempt to get the ball.
Sure, but what does all that matter? Isn't the point to get the call right? He's trying to get the call right. If he does it 15 seconds.
And we appreciate that. But the manner in which the call was made, that's what gets under Dallas' skin.
But does it get under your skin?
Yes, a little bit. It does, because I would like to know, if you're whistling, tell us what it is. Is it a foul or is it a penalty? And if you really need to consult with the assistant, go straight to the assistant. He was dilly-dallying, getting the ball, walking, taking his time to get to the box, and then casually pointing to the spot.
Allowed.
You agreed. He got the call right. He did what he had to do to get the call right. So it doesn't seem like there's any issue.
In the United States, referees, the manner in which they do things. I think this is one of those things. The manner in which they give cards, the manner in which they send people off. This is a manner thing. Okay, decide what it is first. Don't worry about the ball. Just get to the spot and tell me if it's outside the box or inside the box. Because then you lose the players around you. And I guarantee you part of the reactions we saw after the game were fueled by that.
What are you going to do?
I think it's a black and white here. He got the call right.
Ultimately, that's all that matters. Right. I agree. You got it right. It doesn't matter about the manner in this.
Game management out the window. Game management of referees out the window.
But that's not game management. That's not game management. Game management is then being able to go to the Dallas players or the Dallas coach and say, here's what happened, here's why I made the call the way I did.
Be decisive, do it immediately, on the spot,
but what
run
if you're
to
wrong?
the point.
But what if you're wrong?
Yeah, I don't get it.
What if you get it wrong? If he had been decisive, right, and if he had come straight out, blown the whistle, and pointed to the spot right away, right? Now hang on. If he'd done that, what if he did it the other way and he said, no penalty? It was decisive. Boom, no penalty, right? Think about New York when they saw the replay.
If he's buying himself time, my only thing, go straight to the assistant referee. Have a talk. I don't mind that. But to go and try to get the ball and take your time and waltz to the box.
He should get it. He shouldn't have to try to get the ball. He should go to the player, say, give me the ball, take it, and go to the spot.
Simon's making a good point, though. If the referee has a question, and that question is going to be posed to the assistant referee, and he should know right off the bat, he should know he's going to the assistant referee for a little bit of clarification. Be decisive in that. Be decisive, make the call. Be decisive in going to the lines.
Those 15 to 20 seconds of uncertainty for a competitive player, you lose the players. You absolutely lose the players. And he lost the players and the coach on the Dallas side.
It's part of the beauty of the game.
It sure is. That's it for the debate team. We'll be back with some more probably later on this week.